Good afternoon, everybody. About a few years ago, Russia had a meeting, and they had brought up that humanity had an open system, and it was about that we may have a non-human intelligence that possibly is manipulating government. And, sometimes I think about that question. Is Earth really self-governing, or is it being influenced by some outside force? And maybe it's true. Maybe it's both, as that we're being influenced by, of course, humans and non-humans. So the way I look at it is Earth is alive. It has its own intelligence. It regulates itself, just like the human body regulates itself. And the forests breathe for the planet. The oceans circulate all the energy like blood does through our body. And the magnetic field shields our skin. Just like when we get a cut, it heals naturally. Everything is self-regulating, which I like to look at it like that. And Earth has its own rhythm, like we have our own rhythm. And we own that balance. So Earth, I believe Earth isn't cut off from the rest of the universe. It's not like an island alone off by itself. It moves through the fields of energy, like we move through the fields of energy. And it responds to the forces. And if we allow for that possibility, it may even be interacting with intelligences, right, out there, beyond the human understanding. Because we don't really know. Nothing has ever really been, we haven't seen the proof. So we have to try to understand. So the idea, this isn't new. A lot of other countries talk about it, and it's in meetings, official meetings. Like I mentioned in the Russian meeting. But people have raised the possibility that non-human intelligence are already shaping our governments, our politics, and our human decisions. This has been whispered throughout our world. And when I think about it, it makes some sense, because every person has their own agenda. And every nation moves with its own interests. Every species does on Earth. So why, the way I look at it, then why wouldn't the non-human intelligence be any different? They too are moving among us. So some may come to guide us, maybe, to help us to evolve. And others may come with self-interest for resources and what have you. And some might just be observing. They might be observing us and watching us with curiosity, just like scientists watch an experiment unfold, right? The same thing. I've heard that many times, that they come and they watch. So the real question is, it's not whether or not are they here. What are they seeking? So just like humanity isn't one voice, neither would they be. And here's the deeper truth. Earth is sovereign, yes, but it's also woven into a greater web. And it is both self-directed and influenced, not in contradiction, but in harmony. Because resonance, the sound, the universal language, is sound. It teaches us nothing exists in isolation, which is beautiful. Everything vibrates. Everything interacts. Everything is speaking in its own frequency. So my final thoughts are this. To live with awareness is to step out of the fear into consciousness. Earth is alive, and we're alive. And we are part of this larger dialogue that's playing across dimensions that we're only glimpsing at right now. So that's it for today, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks.